shift focus to the top debate at the moment. All right, and the top story that we are looking at is developments that have been taking place as far as the Congress is concerned. It's holding its two-day extended CWC, the highest decision-making body. Now, this has been in Karnataka's Belagavi, and it's a special session to mark the 100th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi's presidency at the party's historic Belagavi session in 1924. But the party was left embarrassed after distorted India maps were placed on banners at the CWC venue. The BJP was quick to slam the Congress party, calling it shameful that parts of PoK and Aksai chain were missing from the map seen on Congress's banners. Now, this was at an event that has been attended by the top leadership of the party. The BJP also chimed in, accusing the Congress party of appeasement politics and asked whether the distortion was done at the instance of George Soros.
भारत को छिन्न भिन्न करने वाली शक्तियों के साथ कांग्रेस की दुरभिसंधि का चित्र इस मानचित्र के साथ बिल्कुल साफ हो गया। कांग्रेस ने निरंतर इससे पूर्व भी भारत के नक्शे के साथ इसी प्रकार की छेड़छाड़ की है।
कांग्रेस पार्टी कहती है भारत जोड़ो, पर दरअसल इनकी नीयत केवल और केवल भारत तोड़ो की है। और आज जिस प्रकार से उनके बेलगावी के प्रोग्राम में भारत का एक डिस्टॉर्टेड मैप दिखाया गया है, ये दिखाता है कि कांग्रेस की मानसिकता हमेशा भारत के टुकड़े करने की है।
ये मिस्टेक की बातें नहीं उठता, क्योंकि इनका माइंड सेट ही वही है। उसके वास्ते क्या वो लगाया, वो सच लगाया, उसको हम खिलाफ लड़ेंगे।
And of course, after this came out, in fact, after the BJP had cornered them, Congress kind of swung into action and covered the distorted map with a sticker. However, the distorted map wasn't replaced with a correct Indian map. The Congress made light of BJP's allegations and called it an attempt to deviate from real issues. In his defense, the Congress leader said that the distorted map was put out by a local leader and that it wasn't the official poster of the Karnataka Congress. The party also said that the person who had put up the banners has been expelled.
Everything is perfect. BJP is there to attack us. They can't digest. There is no medicine for jealousy. Let they do what they want. We will do whatever we want.
Some local person must have done it. It is not the Congress party's official posters that are being put.
कोई प्राइवेट आदमी कोई फ्लेक्स लगा दिया, पोस्टर लगा दिया, तो वो कांग्रेस की जिम्मेदारी कैसी है? हमने ऑलरेडी निकाल भी दिया है, अगर जरूरत पड़े तो केस भी करेंगे।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is RP Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP. Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate, is with us. We also have Dr. Akashdeep Buni, political analyst. Sheikh Amir is leader of the Congress party. We also have advocate Kapil Madan, political analyst, who's joining us. Advocate Kapil Madan, you know, why would any political party leader, and there's a context to this. There have been several tweets by different leaders. Dr. Shashi Tharoor is one particular leader. There have been several handles of the Congress party which in the past have put out this distorted map. So very clearly you have the BJP which says that here's a party that's running as per the orders or desires of one individual called George Soros. How do you respond to that, Kapil?
So let me just give you one historical fact about it. There is a gentleman from the BJP, namely Kailash Verma, who has put out a map wherein there was a similar problem, and there is an article on the print mentioning about the same. Now let me just say this in this background. We heard what has been said by all Congress leaders. Fact number 1 is that is not from the official handle of the Congress, not done by any of leader of the Congress. Third, they've said that there might be some private individual who have done it, and if required, they will file a case against them. So this is where you are.
So how can it be a private individual if they have been expelled from the Congress party?
No, just
how are they a private individual then?
Just a minute, Madhav. It was your opening statement. In fact, you played a video of Mr. Priyank Khadge. In fact, Mr. Priyank Khadge said it on the camera. Did your
yes,
camera...
but later there was a clarification put out that it was by a local leader who has since been expelled.
Who has given a clarification? Who has given a clarification?
There is a quote of Supriya Shrinate. Have you seen the press conference or the bite of hers?
So what I'm trying to tell you here is that even if there has been some sort of a mistake done by any local person, an action has been taken against him. Now you can't have, blow hot and cold at the same time. At one place you say that, it is the leaders who are responsible. At one time you say they have taken action against them. What more you want? If there was a mistake,
what more do you want? RP Singh, what more do you want? Direct question from Kapil Madan, what more do you want? We have taken action.
Madhav, I'll come to your debate tomorrow again on the same subject or any other subject. I'll wait for a formal FIR being lodged by the state government against the person. They won't. Because they never launched a complaint against Mr. Robert Vadra, who has shown the similar map on his Twitter handle. Robert Vadra. They have never taken action against Shashi Tharoor, who has shown the similar map on his Twitter handle. They never shown action against, they never taken action against Pratima ma'am, who is the state president of the Goa Mahila Congress. They have not taken action against the All India Congress Committee, Mahila in charge from this place, Arunachal, Tripura. I mean, it is not first time it's happening. It's happening again and again. And that's what I'm saying. 48 hours, I'll probably day after or tomorrow, I'll wait. Formal FIR should be lodged against a person.
Okay, will formal FIR be lodged? Kapil Madan, respond to that.
It's the idea.
Kapil Madan, once again, you made your point, sir. Kapil Madan, are you going to lodge a formal FIR against the person who's done this?
I get what Mr. Singh is saying. There is, again, let me just quote, I am giving you a date also, 2nd July 2023, Mr. Kailash Verma, BJP, MLA from BJP from Rajasthan did a similar mistake. I ask Mr. RP Singh here, will he go tomorrow and file an FIR against Mr. Kailash Verma or not? And also another question, if they have not already filed this FIR, what has waited, what had made them wait, so long before they could file this FIR in this case?
Okay.
Please respond, Mr. Singh.
Okay. RP Singh.
Can I answer that? Mr. Kailash Sharma next day took that back and said, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. And I'm saying, please show me one tweet of Mr. Shashi Tharoor or Madam Pratima or Mr. Robert Vadra apologizing for that. And then there is a huge list. Is a Tripura Youth Congress who has done it. Then All India Mahila Congress has done it. I mean, there is a Karnataka. What about Mr. Feroz said, who said Pakistan Jindabad in Belagavi? Or what about the person who chanted slogan in the assembly of the Karnataka saying Pakistan Jindabad? What action has been taken against that person, the Congress person?
Okay, let me bring in Sheikh Amir on that note. Sheikh Amir, there have been multiple instances where, there have been these kind of problematic phrases or problematic slogans or depiction of maps. That's the statement of the BJP. And they are saying that this is nothing but the George Soros narrative that's being pushed by the Congress party. Sheikh Amir.
See, one of my friends was talking about the Assam issue. In 2016, the BJP website, they displayed a map excluding Jammu and Kashmir. Let me be clear, it's because of Congress. When you talk of Jammu and Kashmir, I am from Kashmir. It is because of Congress that Jammu and Kashmir is integral, when we always say that it's an integral part of India. So, Congress never compromised the sovereignty and integrity of India. Somebody has done it, it's a mistake. And it's unintentional. It's not officially, it was not officially it has been done. So it was a mistake, and the Congress has given the spokesperson, All India spokesperson has given the statement on that. Actually, the main issue is they want their propaganda to be peddled, and they want main issues, the real issues to be, to be taken back, and they don't want actually. There are so many issues we have inflation, we have many other issues, but talking about these things, they don't want to touch the real issues. What about was there any FIR when a BJP website, I'm talking about the official BJP website, they displayed a map excluding Jammu and Kashmir, and what will happen if there was a mistake and you are trying to say that there should be a FIR when there is a clarification has been made, and always debating on these issues.
Sheikh Amir, it's all very well to say that, we are the ones who are responsible for making J&K an integral part of India. The Congress party also says that it is the party that originally fought for the freedom of India. But if the same party does this, what is the yardstick you're holding yourself up to?
No, mistakes happen. There is no point.
Mistakes happen?
There is no...
The national map? So take action against the person who has done the mistake,
some local
sir.
politician has done it, and some local there will be one more statement about that. But you cannot say that.
Sir, that is the problem. You are not even committing that there will be action on it.
There will be action, but
by whom?
The propaganda which actually BJP is trying to spread, I am talking about that.
Sir, how is it propaganda? You are accusing BJP of doing this? You are accusing BJP of doing the same thing on their website. That is not propaganda. The point being made here is it's at the highest decision-making body of the Congress, which is the Congress Working Committee. If at such an event, this kind of a map is put out, it is bound to raise some serious questions.
Yes, Madhav, in 2016 we had a BJP government. Tell me, did you had a single debate on when BJP's website, official website, displayed a map excluding state of Jammu and Kashmir?
Okay, let me bring in Ishkaran on that. Ishkaran, the BJP has its similar sort of map on its own website. These are double standards of the BJP. Please respond to Sheikh Hamid.
Madhav, the question is, why is the same mistake being repeated time and again with nothing less than the Indian map? It is sacrosanct. People have shed blood to protect our nation. Today also on the border areas which they are not trying to show, our soldiers in freezing cold, minus 60 degrees are standing to protect us, to keep us safe. Imagine what goes through a soldier's mind when he sees distorted maps, quite apart from it being an offense under the law. So that is the question, and the bigger question is it a signaling? Is it a message to certain vote banks that we will display this sort of a map so that our vote bank remains satisfied? Those are the larger and broader question. It is not somebody who is doing a cartoon or a private citizen showing a map, downloading it from Google, not knowing what the map is. That may be an inadvertent mistake, which can happen because that citizen has no agenda behind it. But if political parties who are supposed to be conscious at the highest event they have of that political party have a wrong map, then at the very least accountability should be fixed. And the accountability should be fixed as per law. If it is not fixed, then the question arises, was it a virtue signaling or was it a signaling to certain sections who you feel might be happy with such a map? All those questions need to be answered by people who have displayed a distorted map. That is the very least any Indian will expect.
All right, and at the end of the day, let me bring in also Akashdeep Muni. Akashdeep Muni, you're a party whose leader has been called anti-national by the same Congress party as Ajay Makan. What would you like to say to the Congress panelists over here? Who's really playing with the sentiments of India and who's really anti-national or pro-national?
Madhav, as I see this seems to be a cartographical error at this point, but this should be avoided. But Bharatiya Janata Party should not talk about nation whose forefathers has propounded the two-nation theory and whose forefathers have not hoisted the national flag in their headquarters till 1990. So they should not talk about nationalism. Coming back to your question over Kejriwal being called anti-national, I must set the context today and in front of the Congress that in Lok Sabha elections, when Honorable Kejriwal ji came out of jail on a bail for 20 days for campaigning, he campaigned in the Congress constituencies as well. Even when the Haryana elections were going on, during the assembly elections, there was not a single word uttered against Congress leaders by Aam Aadmi Party leaders. But what we have seen here, what Sandeep Dixit and Ajay Makan have done, they have not only called out names against the national convener of Aam Aadmi Party, but also registered FIRs. And I'm shocked that why they are still in the party. And I'm sure, like the Congress have come with an error judgment, they will be coming with an apology about what the Sandeep Dixit and Ajay Makan has said against Arvind Kejriwal.
Kapil Madan, are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize? Because they are demanding take action on Mr. Ajay Makan for taking this anti-national or using this anti-national phraseology.
So Madhav, I've always said, and I will say it once again, that in a political landscape, you should avoid these kind of, terminologies and these kind of personal remarks. Yes, it is absolutely your right to question the policies of the government, to seek accountability of the promises not fulfilled, and questioning the government if there is any misleading promises that have been made. But of course, having said that, there should be, a person should be mindful and should not be making these kind of personal remarks, which does not take, the politics forward. I think that takes the standard, of the politics to a different level.
All right, Ishkaran, come in on that, because, as the two allies are bickering, the Congress says one thing, the AAP says we are completely outraged, there has to be action taken on Ajay Maken, or we'll split the India bloc, we'll ask Congress leaders to leave, we'll ask the other allies, so on and so forth. What's really going? Because the rather bigger question in the context of this map, in the context of the comments, is really how is this anti-national debate playing out within the India alliance itself?
Madhav, it is a serious debate, and that's why the people of India rejected these so-called alliances, because every time you are more busy in fighting each other, trying to settle scores, or who will be the chief minister, who will get what position, without any cohesion. Forget this, the liquor scam in Delhi was initially pursued by the Congress leadership, not the BJP leadership. So they clearly believed that Mr. Kejriwal was a guilty party. There are statements on record of various senior Congress leaders of Delhi on that. And today also they have the same stand and they are making these statements. So sitting on TV studio, we can whitewash them away. But on ground, it is an official position by senior Congress leaders, and they are so-called in the alliance. But that is not surprising, because Mr. Kejriwal used to call Lalu Prasad Yadav as chore. He had comments on Sharad Pawar. He had commented on Congress leaders, and yet he became handing gloves with them. So of course it was political opportunism. And now that they know that they don't have any national stake in the state, they are again at each other's necks.
Okay,
and there is no alliance subsiding.
Akashdeep Muni, it's politics of opportunism at the end of the day for Mr. Kejriwal. He doesn't stand for what he speaks. That's the accusation of Ishkaran.
Talk about politics of opportunism. The blatant example was on your cameras, on Times Now cameras yesterday, when Parvesh Verma was giving away 1,100 rupees in cash to ladies who were coming in line and taking away 1,100 rupees from him. Interestingly, this person has hordes of crores of money, 7 crore and 70 lakhs for 70,000 women in the New Delhi constituency, and still Enforcement Directorate and CBI has not reached his house.
All right. And in fact, even as BJP has stepped up its attack on this issue, as far as the Congress map controversy is concerned, there's another big fight in Delhi, and it's as far as the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress are concerned. The very fact that we spoke earlier to Ajay Maken, because the AAP had said that unless action is taken on Ajay Maken, their ultimatum is that they will seek support of other allies for Congress to be removed from the opposition bloc. This is what happened when we spoke to Ajay Maken.
क्या कहना चाहेंगे सर? 24 आवर्स वो बोलेंगे
कल बोलेंगे आप क्या बोलते हैं साहब? आज नहीं, कल बोलेंगे। आज ये इतने इम्पोर्टेंट दिन आए हैं, कल बोलेंगे।
गांधी के बेलगाम में कैसा लगा सर आके?
कल बोलेंगे।
Niyamika is the one who spoke there to Ajay Maken. Niyamika, the big question at the point of time is what really happens, because if Ajay Maken or action is not taken against him, the AAP is threatening that they will go to other alliance parties. How serious are they about this threat, and what's the Congress thinking?
But the Congress party is also said that they are also very much concerned about the India alliance, as that is the statement which has been given by none other than the Congress General Secretary KC Venugopal, when this question was being asked to him, that it is being suggested by the Aam Aadmi Party that the other parties of the India bloc should also come together, and the Congress party should be thrown out of the India alliance. And for that reason, when this question was being asked to Mr. KC Venugopal, that what response they are going to give to the Aam Aadmi Party's allegation, whether any action would be taken against Mr. Ajay Maken or not, to which Mr. KC Venugopal has responded that even the Congress party is also very much concerned about the India bloc, as that is why he had given this statement, because the Aam Aadmi Party is not the only party which has given such kind of statement. Earlier also we have seen that several of the concerns were being raised by the TMC as well as Samajwadi Party, and now it is Aam Aadmi Party who is given a clear ultimatum to the Congress party of 24 hours to take an action against the state leadership of the Congress as well as against Mr. Ajay Maken for holding a press conference at the AICC headquarters, where he had called the former Chief Minister of Delhi an anti-national